there's something wrong with the guitar. Mine doesn't have those stripes. This is it. I need to put on stripes. Hello, I'm Georg, and in this video we will put pinstripes onto my Jackson Randy Rhoads Minion guitar, and then I will play the Crazy Train solo tuned up to high A, because this is a small guitar. It only has a 22.5-inch scale, which makes it easy to tune up. It came with 9 gauge strings, and with those it was already possible to tune up 5 half steps without breaking them. So this is now an A chord. But the string tension is really high now, so later on we will put on those super light Billy Gibbons 7 gauge strings. Yeah, so in general I got this guitar to be able to record high harmonies over solos. They're quite inexpensive, only $169 or euros, but I think they're really well made. Yeah, it's obviously made in China, but it says Jackson, so it's a real Jackson. The only complaint you hear about those small guitars online is that they're difficult to get in tune. But you need to consider it's a short scale, so if you want to play an E standard, you need to put at least 11 gauge strings, because with 9s it will be like rubber bands and bendings will be all over the place. So tuning stability will be much better if you put on thicker strings. Except us, we will tune to high A, so we want to use thin strings. Alright, enough talk, time for the mod. Alright, so before I started, I've made a Photoshop mockup of what the pinstripe design should look like. This will help as a guideline. And then I just measured the length for each stripe and cut them accordingly. I've got those blue pinstripes from eBay. They were quite inexpensive and are intended for cars. You just need to search for vinyl pinstripes in case you want to do a similar mod. The roll came as a double stripe design, but I just want to use the thin stripe, so I'm cutting off the other one. Vinyl stickers usually have a backing paper at the bottom, but also a clear film at the top, so you can apply the vinyl, maybe make some adjustments, and once you're happy with the placement, you press it on firmly. It's also possible to bend the vinyl stripes into a curve to make the vinyl stick, but without making any scratches. I'm just wiping over it with a cloth, and in the end you can take this clear film off. Overall, this is one of the easiest mods I've done. So if you have a plain looking Randy Rhoads guitar, this is a mod that you can do in an hour for under $5. And it's already time to put on those strings. Alright, so about those Jackson headstocks. Those are designed to look cool, but they're not practical. So all the strings, except for the lowest one, have a sideways break angle at the nut, the worst being the highest string. So what you can do is to string up all the strings, except for the lowest, the wrong way, to wind the strings up clockwise. This will reduce the break angle for each string for a few degrees. The only drawback is that you'll need to turn the tuning pegs into the opposite direction when tuning up. But anyways, let's take a look at the finished project. Ta-da! What do you think? Is it better than before? Well, at least I think so. And we're tuned up to high A. So with those 7 gauge strings, it was really easy to tune up to high A. The strings are still very loose. It didn't feel like the highest string is gonna snap at any moment. So you can play really high stuff with it. Time to play a solo.